That's a new rule. This is Ivan Amaro. Just came back from my shift at. Sorry, just came back from picking up my check at Dingy's. You bust her, Ivan? Yeah, I bust her. Then I walked back home, and I used my tip out to get my two 40s of beer. I still have my smokes I got earlier this morning. I still have enough. I have enough for today, right? I have like 17 smokes. It's enough for today, right? Yeah. Do you really think the game could perhaps beat out your movie? Yeah, it might. The game might even be my number one seller. Because you're looking at playing as I am VJ's glory, man. I showed you guys the Matrix Awakens demo. Yeah, you're looking at a game experience after my games. Because I'm making it for so much money and I'm putting Unreal Engine 5 technology into my games. So the game might even be more popular than my movie. Or the movie's number one, the game's number two. Or they make just as much money, I don't know. But somebody tells me my games will beat out my movies, man. Yeah, perhaps, right, yeah. In profit. Yeah. Well, how much money do you think you'll make off Resilience brand, Ivan? At least 50 plus billion, right? 50, 50 plus billion in profit. Profit goes to me, VJ. Or I make 70, 80, or even 100 billion off the brand. Something crazy, man. It's tens of billions. It's a lot of money, man. Yeah. That's why the gates want me to sell. That way they can guard the door on my brand. And those billions they now take. So if you sell the gates, Ivan, the 50, 100 billion not supposed to go to you, the gatekeepers are gonna take that and they're gonna give you like leftover peanuts, maybe $5, $6, $7 million. They'll give you VJ and take all your billions, man. That's why I came with the keys of what they don't do me, man. You know, they don't want you being that rich. Yeah, I don't want Ivan being that rich or VJ. It pisses me off. On that basis, I haven't had the obviously. Why is zero to be that rich? I'm fucking God. I created space. You didn't. Yeah, I have every right to be that rich and control that money. I'm God, man. I'm the creator of the universe, not you. You own a financial system in the world, the families, but they're not the creators of the universe. They're not the rightful heirs. Me, BGR. They know it. They just consume it. They're heavy, obviously. Yeah. That's why Peter Jacksonville gives a want a bigger cut of that, obviously. Because they know me, you're going to make our tens of millions. Yeah, you're going to make your tens of millions. I want a bigger cut of that. Peter might want 400 million, 450 million for the merch in the game, and like a billion for the movie. I'm like, no, Peter, I'm not paying you that. I'm not going to have you do me. Samsara, this is enough. This is what you're worth. I'm not going to overpay you to have you do me, man. Great pig. Yeah. So even Peter Jackson's contract is peanuts compared to MVJ's contract. But compared to everyone else, it's a lot of money. He's making way more than everyone else for the movie. But even compared to me and VJ, it's peanuts. As me and VJ are gonna make our 50 plus billion off Insane Span. So if Peter makes $1.6 billion compared to the 50 billion me and VJ made, it's pocket change, obviously. That's why Peter Jackson wants a bigger cut of it. Because he knows I'm gonna do tens of billions for the movie merchant the game, obviously. He's not stupid, Peter. Alright, can I get a bit more of that? I'm like, no, Peter, what I'm paying is enough. Stop being greedy. You're puny and small compared to me, Peter. I'm not going to overpay you now if you do me. Peter may be big, but compared to me and VJ, he's puny and small. He's even puny and small compared to me and VJ. That's why we're making way more than him, obviously. I'm still making sure he gets paid for the movie, Peter, as my star director. Or Mel Gibson if I choose Mel. I have a guy, and I say $500 out. I'm like, no, Mel, 37 million is enough. I'm not paying you more, Mel, you greedy pig. I'm not paying more money. Randy Wallace might want more money too. I'm like, no, Randy, that's enough. 4 million for Randy Wallace is enough. I can give him 10 million of the film profits, but he doesn't get merch money or game money. That's a good paycheck for Randy Wallace. He signed a 14 million deal, and he gets paid for the promos too. Guys, he'll be featured on the magazines too with me and Mel, obviously, if I choose Mel, obviously, right, for the promos. 250K for the promos. And Mel, you can pay him 400,000 for the promos, 500,000 like Peter for the promos, the online magazine promos. Mel Gibson, Randy Wallace, some singer. It's a good picture for those guys. That's my star director, Mel Gibson, right now. Yeah. So the situation is very serious with you and BJ. Oh yeah, the gatekeepers are never gonna let me touch a dime of their money. Ivan's not touching a dime of my money, man. Like the 400 plus $1 trillion around the world, he's not touching a dime of it. That's what my father gave me the keys. That way I have my own money. Because even when I'm king, I can't touch a dime of the gatekeepers' money. Me and BJ can't touch their money, man. We insulted them, and they're never gonna let me touch a dime of their money. Obviously, except for minimum wage. I'll tell VJ as a joke, yeah, VJ, the only thing we can do now in the gatekeeper system is minimum wage. But you can't make a living minimum wage. Because I own the Zanis brand and I made, I don't know, the 20 million off the book, me and VJ have enough money to pay our bills and live the life. And we can start a film studio with that money. Yeah, that's how serious the situation is. Whereby everything, even when I'm king, the doors are all locked on me in the gatekeeper system. But the doors are open on me in the sense that I can make my own money. But me and VJ have to start a business with our own money to make more money. We can't touch a dime of the gatekeeper's money. That's their money. We can't touch it. Because they're greedy psychopaths. Just like they can't touch my money either, because I insulted them. Yeah, Ivan can't touch a dime of our money, but we can't touch a dime of his money because Ivan didn't sell to us. Yeah, I didn't sell to you. You can't touch my money. That's my money, man. The 20 went off the book is mine. You can't touch it. But with $20 million, me and VJ can achieve our dream of movie stars. Because I'll be starting Sky Source Entertainment with VJ, obviously, right? Our own film studio. Yeah. Some cider. When they get slices after this. Yeah. Bob slices, right? Yeah. Yeah. How much do you really think you'll make off your book? I think it'll be in the 20 something billion range. Obviously, I highly doubt it'll be under 20. I think I'll make more. I think I should make in the 20 something billion range, 21, 22, 23 billion range around that I make off the book. That's my gut feeling. VJ is curious. How much money did you make off your book royalties, by the way? I made $20 million. You made $20 million off your book? I'm like, yeah. She's like, holy shit, you want a lot of that money. I know. We can start that film studio with that money. I know, live the life. I know, live the life and start that film studio together. Skies for payments. And I can turn my book into a movie. The Last Hope for Zenas, right? Looking at the greatest movie trilogy ever made when you adapt that story, right? Looking at a masterpiece. Yeah. We can make a game, Zenas game, and sell Zenas merch. Obviously. He's like, yeah, Ivan, that's a good investment. We can make a game and sell the merch. We'll make more money. Yeah, we'll make more money, obviously. We signed that mega deal with Amazon. 90-10 deal with Amazon, obviously. Me and VJ get 90% of the profits, you guys get 10. And I'll give you the exclusive distribution rights, Amazon, for my merchant movies. Then Microsoft and Sony, me and VJ will sign with them for the game. And the deal is 95-5. We get 95% of the profits, you guys get 5%. That's a good deal for Microsoft and Sony. They make a little bit of money. Nice money, but me and VJ take the majority of the money. That's how it works, right? Yeah. Why is it Microsoft and Sony? Because I'm going to be releasing Xenos on Xbox and PlayStation. Obviously, so for those who like Xbox can play it on Xbox. Those who like PlayStation can play it on PlayStation. Yeah, and I'll have Rad make a choice what console he wants to play it on. Chances are he might choose maybe Xbox, play it on Xbox, or he plays it on PS6. It'll be PS6 by the time, right? Yeah, PS6, right? Yeah. 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 That's when you get that check out, you're gonna cry. Oh yeah, I'm gonna break down in tears like a baby, man. Yeah. Because once I get that check, I'm gonna have that flashback of my life when I was born. They knocked me out of the rock. They gave me a mental illness. I didn't know I was God for like 22 years. I was lost. I didn't know that video was my wife, and I saved my wife. I wrote that math class for Zanus. The families killed me to be there. They kept me poor for 40 years. They hid their wealth from me, and I paid a heavy price to make this money. I now know with this money, I can now live a life of VJ, and I can pay my bills. And I can achieve my dream of being a movie. So that's why I'll break down in tears, obviously, because everything will hit me, obviously. And I get that check, and I cry like a baby. I'm gonna cry. Duh. I'm gonna cry when I get that check. Because I did it, man. I actually made the money for me, VJ. I have my freedom too. I'm not under the gatekeepers. I'm now going to be king with VJ, man. Living the life forever in the world, man. VJ. That's why I'm gonna cry. Because I don't know what it was like to have that kind of money, man. I was poor for 40 years working minimum wage, man. And now I'm actually rich, man. Yeah, with $20 billion, I could live the life. Like once I actually transfer the $20 billion from my PayPal account to my own checking account, the $20 billion is in my bank account. I'm like, holy shit, I have $20 billion in my bank. Yeah, I can live the life with this money. Yeah, and I can achieve my dream of being a movie star, man. With this money, I can start my film studio better than Hollywood, and I can fund the movie with my own cash, man. I can pay the Hollywood actors their millions, more than what they make in Hollywood, man. Yeah, I'm bossing out VJ. That's why VJ wants a piece of that, honestly. All right, how's money to be off your book, sweetie? You know, what I'm saying, she's giving that evil look. I'm like, oh, here it comes. I even seriously, how much money did you make? Yeah, I made like $20 million. You made $20 million off your book, right? But yeah, she's like, holy shit, are you gonna share that with me, sweetie? I'm like, yes, VG, I will. Relax, calm down, I'll share it with you. You have to share with other money too. That's how it works. But yeah, Ivan, I will. Yeah. I have like $750,000 in my bank. I haven't. VJ's like porking for me. It's actually funny. VJ, I got her out of Hollywood. She no longer has access to her money in Hollywood, and she's no longer with her agents and manager team in Hollywood because I got her out. That's why her Twitter account and X account will be taken down when I get her out because she's no longer in the Hollywood system. I got VJ out. VJ's now kept behind the scenes with me, King Queen, obviously. She's kept behind the scenes with me because I got her out of the gatekeeper's Hollywood system, obviously. That they own, right? Yeah, I got VJ out. Yeah. What's the first thing you're gonna do with your check, Ivan? I'm gonna go to the Umber bar and get wasted, get drunk. Because I think my check arrives at midnight. I'll get my check around midnight, and once I transfer the money around midnight, I'm gonna go to the Umber bar around like I don't know 12:40, and I'm gonna like drink a bunch of beer and get wasted. I'm gonna get wasted. Obviously, then I might get McDonald's. I'll get McDonald's, eat my McDonald's, and I'll pass out. Obviously, and then the very next day, I'm going to leave the house. Obviously, I now made my money. Yeah, you made your money. Get out of here. I made my money. I can now get out of this house. Obviously, I'll give my TV to one of my neighbors. Obviously, and I'm gonna go to the Albert Mall. I'm gonna purchase a luggage for myself. I'm gonna book my hotel at Shadow Cartier for 10 days. And I'm gonna have a driver take me to Ottawa. I'm gonna do a little bit of clothes shopping. A little bit. I'll get maybe 7 pants, 7 shirts, 7, 8, 9 shirts, body wash, mouthwash, cologne for myself. That way I look good when I meet BJ. Then I'm gonna immediately book a private flight to Los Angeles in 10 days. That very day, I'm gonna book my private flight to Los Angeles in 10 days. From the moment I stay, from the moment I stay at the hotel, I'll book my private flight 10 days later, obviously. So I'll stay at the hotel for 10 days. On the 10th day, I'll check out, and I'll have the driver take me to the rendezvous point, and then I fly private to Los Angeles to see VJ, obviously. Yeah. No, I'll stay in Los Angeles with VJ for maybe 2-3 days. 2 days. And I'll book a private flight to Vancouver, and that's where we're living, obviously. We're going to live in Vancouver, Canada. That's where we're living, obviously. We have to do some paperwork, all that stuff, right? While we're staying in Vancouver. Is the paperwork easy for me? Yeah, the paperwork is easier for me because I'm Canadian, right? The only thing I have to do is get like a BC, a British Columbia health card, and a British Columbia driver's license. I have to do paperwork for that. But everything else is all easier for me because I'm already a Canadian citizen. Like I have my birth certificate, all that stuff. So the day I leave the house, I have to get my birth certificate. I have to get my SIN number, bring my health card with me, my driver's license with me. All that information I have to bring with me, obviously, and my passport too. I have to bring my passport with me too. Well, when you renew your passport, probably while I'm paying the fee, or maybe sometime next year, I'm going to renew my passport for like 10 years. Or when I pay the fee, I'll renew it. Because I won't be able to fly to Los Angeles if I don't renew my passport. I have to renew it. That's why while I pay the fee, I'll renew my passport. Obviously. For 10 years. That way, when you leave the house, Ivan, you have to bring all your documents with you. Your birth certificate, your passport, your health card, and your license. All those stuff you have to bring with you. And your SIN number, you have to save it somewhere on your Hotmail, because my SIN number card, I lost it, but the number I have saved, so I have to save that. I'll save the number on my Hotmail. All that information you need to bring with you, all the documents you need to bring that with you, Ivan, when you land in Vancouver with VJ, because you have to do a little bit of paperwork. I don't have to do much paperwork, but VJ has to do a bunch of paperwork, because she's not Canadian, she's American. Right, Sarah? VJ is American, she's not Canadian. I've wanted to live in the States because VJ, I don't want to live in your filthy country, and I'm a Canadian citizen. I don't want to live in the States. I want to live in Canada. And I got paid in my Canadian money. I want to live in Canada. Because I'll be getting paid my $20 billion in my Canadian money, not in American money, in Canadian money. Sarah. Yeah. I said VJ wants a piece of eye right here. Sure, I'm like VJ, chill, relax. I'll share mine with you. Evil woman. Yeah. Sarah. What will you do during the 10 days, Ivan? Oh, a lot of stuff. I'll be going to Ottawa, shopping for clothes on stuff. I'll be going out to restaurants. I'll probably go to Boston Pizza in Plateau. I'll go to like Ottawa. I'll get Wendy's, Burger King or Gatineau, whatever it is. Get Wendy's. You know what I'm saying? I'll be ordering pizza while on my stay. I'll be going in jacuzzi, going swimming, see movies on theaters, watching stuff on YouTube in my hotel room. I'll be living the life, man. I'm excited. I'm like, yeah, in 10 days I'm gonna meet my wife, man. This is so weird. I'm gonna meet VJ in 10 days. Yeah, man. I get to see VJ's face in 10 days, man. Yeah. I haven't seen this chick's face since birth, man. You guys are psychopaths. Yeah, man. So you will see movies on theaters. Oh yeah, I will. I'm gonna watch movies on theaters at Star City Plateau, and I'll be getting drunk and everything. Yeah, I'll be getting like 12 beers, getting drunk in my hotel. Yeah. Will you be going to bars and everything? Yeah, I will, but I prefer to get like beer. I'd rather just get like 12 beers or like liquor and just get drunk in my hotel instead of getting drunk at the bar, right? I'll probably be going to maybe Elmer Bar, have a drink there, but I'm probably gonna just buy beer at the store, get like 12, 15 beers, and I get drunk in my hotel room and I order food and I watch YouTube because I did it, man. I found a way to make money from VJ. I'm now king, man, and I'll be trending during the 10 days too. You're gonna see me. Ivan will start to trend now wherever he is in Ottawa and everything. People will take pictures and ask me for pictures and everything. Yeah, they read my book. Yeah, obviously. You're gonna see Ivan starting to trend in Ottawa. And the first trending pictures you're gonna see of Ivan VJ is when they're in the airport for the first time. They meet each other for the first time in the airport. That's the first trend you're gonna see of Ivan VJ, right? And VJ will ask me right away, Ivan, how much money did you make off your royalties? I'm like, VJ, chill. I made $20 million. Chill. I'm gonna share if Ivan, you chill, relax, man. Calm down. She's a greedy chick. Yeah, she's a Hollywood chick. She's obviously greedy. VJ lived the rich life in Hollywood. She's a greedy chick. She wants a piece of my billions. Yeah, I want a piece of that, man. Are you gonna share that $20 with me? I'm like, yes, VJ. I'm gonna share it with you. Chill, relax, calm down. Yeah, evil woman. You know. She wants a piece of the billions, obviously. She knows I want a lot of that money, man. Live the life of that money, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Why does VJ want a piece of the money? Because she knows she's worth the money. Victoria Justice is supposed to be multi-billionaire like me. She knows without money you're living a life. Like Victoria Justice wants to get her high-end clothes and shoes and jackets, lipstick, makeup, all that stuff. She wants to get her high-end car. She wants to build a one in her house with me. She wants to travel the world, stay at the best suites. She wants to go to restaurants, bars, clubs, events with me, and she wants a piece of the money, obviously. Yeah, she wants to get the jets and the yachts with me. Yeah, that's why she wants a piece of the money. I'm like, VJ, chill. I'm gonna share my. You relax, calm down. You greedy pig. Yeah. The fucking Hollywood chick, that chick, man. She's greedy. Yeah, ex-Hollywood chick, right? She's greedy, obviously. That's why VJ is not as generous as you. Well, I don't know how generous VJ is, but I guarantee you Victoria Justice wouldn't pay what I'm paying the Hollywood actors. She wouldn't pay them. Yeah, I mean, I'd probably just pay them their flat salary and that's it, Ivan. But the reason why I'm very generous is because I grew up poor. I know the feeling of not having any money. It's not fun. When Victoria Justice grew up the rich life, she doesn't know what it's like to not have any money. So you see the difference between me and VJ, right? Ivan actually knows what it's like to be poor and not have money. Victoria Justice doesn't know what it's like to have no money. She's been rich her whole life. Even though she had a sabotage career, she's a multi-millionaire, man. She was a multi-millionaire. She's an ex-Hollywood chick, whereas I was an ex-bum, working minimum wage, living the average life with all these average people. That's why I'm more generous with Hollywood actors, obviously. Because I know the feeling of not having any money, it's not fun. Even though I know the Hollywood actors are rich, they're not making the money that me and VJ are making. It doesn't hurt to make sure they get paid, and you pay them a boatload of money. But if their agents and managers get greedy, I'm not going to overpay these guys and have them do me. That's what I'm saying? Yeah. Especially the A-listers, man. They get greedy and their agents want like more money. I'm like, guys, you're starting to piss me off. I'm not going to overpay these guys and have them do me, man. They're not worth any more than this. They're not the main event. Yeah, they go. Don't hate me saying, yeah. They're not the main event. Yeah. 27 million for John Boyega is enough. I'm not going to overpay him and have him do me. 16, 17 million for Vaughn Jose is enough. I'm not going to overpay him and have him do me. That's what they're worth, man. I'm not going to overpay these guys and have them do me, man. They don't make that in Hollywood. Sorry. Yeah. Will you be bossy with the money with VJ? No, I won't. I'm not like that. I'm like, VJ, it's your money. You can do whatever you want to do with it. But if you want to buy something very expensive, you got to talk it over with me. And me too. I'll talk it over with you. Like, if you want to buy, like, a ski resort for, like, $100 million, you should talk it over with me, VJ. And I'll tell her, no, it's a bad idea. Don't do that, VJ. We're going to waste money. We're barely going to visit that ski resort. The best thing to do is we just go to the ski resort and we can just book it for 3 weeks all to ourselves. You rent it, that way we don't waste money. There's nothing worse than buying a ski resort for like $150 million, I don't know, like a 5-acre ski resort. Me and VJ buy it, but we barely visit that ski resort. We just wasted $150 million. The best thing to do is just rent it for like, renting is cheaper. Rent it for like 3 weeks. We get the whole ski resort to ourselves. We can do parties in the cabin house, whatever it is. We should go skiing. You know what I'm saying? We have a blast, obviously. That's the best way to make it work. We say, yeah, Ivan, that's better. Yeah, it's better to just rent it, VJ. You don't waste money. Sarah? So it has to be something very expensive. Yeah, if it's something that's like, I don't know, 30 million plus, VJ should talk it over with me. But if it's like a $20 million thing, $10 million thing, you don't have to talk it over with me. Because $10, $20 million is pocket change you got billion in your bank, right? That's pocket change, obviously. Because VJ might be tempted to buy all this expensive stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm like, yeah, we should talk it over together, VJ. That's the best way to make it work. Sarah. What about stuff that are thousands of dollars? No. If it's something that's $100,000, $500,000, $1 million, we just have to talk it over with me. That's all pocket change. But if it's like in the tens of millions, I recommend we talk it over. Because that's expensive stuff, right? Even though it's pocket change, it's still expensive stuff, obviously. Sarah. I told you, once all the big costs is taken care of, all the other stuff is all pocket change with each, obviously. Like the vacations, going out to restaurants, bars, clubs, drivers and everything, clothes, that's all pocket change. It doesn't affect the budget. But the other stuff is expensive, obviously. The $1 million house, that's expensive. The yachts, the jets, the budget for the movie, the studio lot, the game, that's more expensive stuff. Everything after that's pocket change, obviously. We'll only blow maybe 7 million, 8 million, 10 million that year on the other stuff. It's all pocket change. Yeah. That's what VJ cries at me because she wants my life. Yeah, I wanted that life guy, but I got duped. by the families. Yeah, VJ got duped by the families. Obviously, she got duped. That's why she cries, man. But she wants to have the financial control and power. And she loves me. She wants to be with me. She wants to see the light. It's crazy. She knows with that money, you're living the life. Yeah, with those billions, I'll be living the life. Yeah, VJ wants to live a life with me, obviously. Yeah. VJ will tell me, yeah, even with this money, we can travel around the world. We could stay at like unheard of suites, Ivan. It's all pocket change. Yeah, like high end suites around the world are like $5,000, $10,000 night, $50,000 night suites. You have billions in your bank. That's all pocket change. Stay at a $15,000 a night suite for like 3 weeks. Yeah, it'll cost like $340,000 pocket change. Going out to restaurants, events, clubs in those countries and cities is all pocket change. Theme parks, pocket change. Yeah. Because VJ will want to go to bars. Yeah, let's go to the bar and get drunk. Let's go clubbing. Like all the countries in Atlanta, I'm gonna go clubbing with VJ. Yo, Ivan, let's go clubbing, Ivan. We get drunk. We go clubbing, Ivan. Yeah, we get drunk. We go clubbing. Yeah, living the life. It's all trending, by the way. Don't forget that, right? All trending, right? On X. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Ivan, do you want to stay at a ski resort? Yeah, that's part of my bucket list. Yeah, I do want to stay at a ski resort too. Obviously, that's part of my bucket list. You know the ski resort? Me and VJ booked the whole ski resort to ourselves. We go skiing and we stay in this like beautiful cabin house. We do a party in the house. You know what I'm saying? A movie night. Yeah, living the life, man. Yeah. Because VJ will want to do movie nights with me too, obviously. Yeah. I also want to do a lot of yacht parties with VJ when we land. When I land in Japan, I want to do a yacht party with VJ. A sleepover in Japan. Yeah. No, a yacht party. We book a yacht and the driver drives in the yacht and me and VJ get drunk in the yacht in the ocean. Yeah, I want to do a lot of that with VJ when we travel to all these countries. Switzerland, do that too. We stay at the suites. Yeah, living the life. See. That's why VJ wants a piece of the money, honestly, because she knows with those billions, you can afford whatever you want, man. It's unlimited, man. Yeah, unlimited budget. You sell Ivan, you'll be lucky to make 30 million off your book, man. You're not going to see your billions Ivan if you sell. The gatekeepers have an envy, obviously. As VJ's a proof, right? They have an envy. They won't let VJ even be worth $100 million in Hollywood. Yeah, man, they duped her. That's why she cries. Yeah. Will you get high with VJ? I will, but I'm scared if I get high, I'm gonna have an anxiety panic attack trip where I feel like coming out and everything. But I guarantee you, VJ's Blue is a cure to me, like coming out. And when I come back to life, my father will refresh my brain. I have a new mind. The mental illness will be gone. I'm a brand new man, honestly. But the anxiety will still be there because I'm not used to the keys, right? But the mental illness is gone because my father refreshed my brain. I have a brand new brain. And you have VJ's Blue. Don't forget that she's a cure. I will get high with VJ, but when I get high with VJ, I only want to get high with her if we're gonna do a movie night, or we want to like VJ. Let's get high and go in the jacuzzi and drink like alcohol, and we look at the trends in the jacuzzi, and we're high. And for movie nights, I want to get high with VJ too. For movie nights, but if we're going to events and everything, clubs and everything, I'm not gonna get high. I'll get drunk with her, but not high. House parties, just me and her, and other people who we meet in the country, and yeah, we do endless buckets with VJ, obviously. Because VJ obviously smokes weed. She's a fucking Los Angeles chick, right? Weed is legalized in Los Angeles. Victoria Justice, I guarantee you, smokes weed. Yeah, I do. I smoke weed. VJ smokes weed. I guarantee you she does. Fucking Los Angeles chick. Yeah. Weed is legalized in Canada, so me and VJ can smoke weed. I prefer edibles than smoking the joint. I prefer edibles, honestly. Because edibles, you get the body high. Yeah. Yeah, Ivan, let's take an edible and chill in the jacuzzi. And we drink liquor and we give a toast and we look at the trends for like an hour and a half. We just look at the trends while we're high. Yeah, endless bucket list, obviously. That's why she cries, Ivan, because we wants a little life. She got duped. And the family's right. She got duped, BJ. She's fucking stupid. She got duped. Yeah, man. So you and VJ will be staying in the luxury hotel suite in Vancouver until the house is built. Yeah. Yeah, VJ, we can easily afford it. We can stay in the luxury hotel in a $1,000 night suite in Vancouver for a good like 3-4 months. We can easily afford it. Yeah. It's only like 600K in cost. So we'll be staying in a luxury hotel suite while the house is getting built. And once the house is built, me and VJ now move in, and we have to buy all the stuff for the house inside, right? The bed, sofas, TVs, all that stuff, kitchen appliances. And then once the house is built, me and VJ can get out of the luxury hotel in Vancouver, and we stop taking our vacation, and that's when me and VJ can go car shopping. We get our high-end cars. I want to get my Ferrari, my Jeep, and my Porsche. But I don't know what car VJ will get. Probably the BMW and the Mercedes Benz. $200,000. Yeah, I want to get like a $200,000 Mercedes Benz, Ivan. A $200,000 convertible BMW, and a winter Lexus, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, we get the cars, high-end cars. Yeah. Ivan, your house is built. And then me and VJ are like, holy shit, this is an unheard of house, man, like Incredibles 1. And VJ's like, oh my god, Ivan, this is unheard of. This is like Incredibles 1. I know, the garage door opening, automatic door opening, the GPS speaking, like a Batman garage, indoor pool, luxury elevator, luxury living room, kitchen, luxury bedrooms, luxury showers, everything's pimped out, luxury terrace, automatic doors moving, GPS speaking. It's crazy. She's like, oh my god, Ivan, this is my dream. This is such a beautiful house, I know. Nice fucking house. And the studio lot too, we'll be shocked by the studio lot. Oh my god, Ivan, your studio lot's built. My Gran Turismo, your film studio lot's built, Ivan. I'm like, holy shit, this is beautiful. Thank you guys. Yeah, you're welcome. And I'll part up with all those guys, right? Yeah. The construction crewman who built my house, I'm gonna do a party with them, and I'll party with them. Obviously. Yeah. You can do a party with the people who built your film studio lot too, Ivan, in Vancouver. Yeah. Almost on a guy. I talked for like 45 minutes. That's good enough, right? Yeah. Yeah. Ivan, will you be living the better life in your personal life or your business life? Just as good, man. I'm living the life in both lives. My personal life, I'm living the life with VJ, obviously, and my business life, I'm living the life too. As there's nothing cooler than being a movie star, man, a famous movie star with VJ, and we signed that huge deal with Amazon. We're featured on the magazines, the commercials. We're trending with the actors and Peter or Mel and all that stuff. They interview us about the movie, like we're living the life, and the party is in my house with the actors. I'm living the life in my business life too. Just as good, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we can enjoy ourselves in our house for a bit, and a good like 5 months. Um, 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 we hired our Hollywood 7 team, and now we're gonna green light the Zane's movie, and we have to work, VJ. That's why I want to really enjoy myself. Like once the house is built for like a couple months before I start the process of the Last Resistance movie project, obviously. Because once we start the movie project, VJ, it's work. No more fooling around. We gotta work, VJ. I know I'm in it, and we work hard, and we make an amazing movie. Obviously, movie stars. The same is right. Yeah. He's like, oh my god, like, oh, look at this, Ivan. We have our own like executive office, Ivan. A nice executive office. I mean, we have a fucking nice executive office, and we're sharing the same office. Obviously, me and VJ as the CEOs of the company, we share the same office. There's a desk, and then like VJ sits right next to me. You know what I'm saying? And we have our own computer. That's where we make the calls. That's where Peter Jackson will be making the calls. We'll be making the calls with me, VJ, obviously, in our office, handling all the main stuff. Then Barry Osborne and Guillermo Toro will be helping out my 17 with the business calls, obviously. And Peter will be with me and VJ handling all the main things for the movie. Yeah. Yeah. That's why you and VJ are living the life. Yeah. Even in our business life, even though me and VJ are working, like we're gonna have fun working because the doc team is filming us. Like, so it's like we're in a movie because every day when we work, the doc team is filming us, man. Filming us working, the 17, Hollywood 17 working, us in our house sometimes. We're living a life, like keeping up with the Kardashians. Yeah, we're living a life, man. Yeah. We wake up in the morning, we take a swim, we do a workout in the gym, we take a shower, we get ready, we wear our nice like suits that we bought, high end clothes, we go downstairs, and to our luxury garage. One day VJ drives her car, one day I drive my car, nice high end cars to work. We're living the life, and we know the whole world's going crazy about the movie. Like even work will be fun, man. Yeah, man, living the life. Peter Jackson told me, Ivan, this is fun. Even though it's work, I'm having a blast, Ivan, though, because he knows the whole world's going crazy about the movie, obviously, Peter. That's why in the doc he's filming it. That's why Peter feels on top of the world. Even working will be fun, right? Yeah. Me and VJ go to our beautiful executive office every week. We're gonna have a beautiful executive office, man. Yeah, man, with the CEOs of the company. And the two presidents have their own office, too. They share the same office, too. Whoever I choose, I don't know. James Gunn, Peter Safran, Kevin Feige, Ryan Coogler, I don't know. The Russo brothers, whoever I choose, right? Yeah. The Netflix CEO. Yeah. The Ted guy, right? He's good too. And have him be your president for your company, Ivan. Yeah. Yeah. Evie's living the life, man. Living the life. Well, you and VJ be doing a lot of work. Yeah, but like we're not doing the work that the other guys do. The other guys are doing all the dirty work, obviously. Because me and VJ are doing a lot of work, but not the kind of work that the other guys do. Because we're the boss, obviously. Me and VJ just handle the main things, obviously. And I'll be working on the screenplay with Peter or Mel, obviously. And I'll be doing the concert arts with VJ and all those guys in the afternoon after lunch, and that's it. Whereas the other guys handle all the dirty ass work, obviously. Hollywood 17, Barry Osborne, all those guys, they do the dirty work. The dirtier work. Whereas me and VJ do more of the slack work. We're still doing work though, but not the kind of work the other guys are doing, right? Because we're the boss. There you go. Me and VJ are the boss, right? So I mean, you will do a magazine shoot with you and VJ, the new Sky Source CEOs. Yeah, I will. And the interview was, how does it feel to own this company and be the CEOs of the company? And they interviewed me and VJ were featured on this magazine. Obviously, remember the beginning of Iron Man when they had Robert Downey Jr. was featured on a magazine as CEO of Sparks Enterprise, whatever it is. Yeah, think about that for my company. Me and VJ are the CEOs of Sky Entertainment. Obviously, but we're also the stars of our movie. So you kind of have that the Batman vibe. Yeah, the Tony Stark vibe. Tony Stark is CEO of Sparks Enterprise, but he's also Iron Man. You get that symbolism with me and VJ. Me and VJ are the CEOs of Sky Entertainment, but we're also movie stars. We're the stars of our movie. Something cool like Batman and Iron Man, yeah. All right, that's pretty cool. You guys are the CEOs of the company, but you're also the stars of your movie, yeah. Kind of like Batman, right? Batman is the CEO of his company, but he's also Batman. Something fucking cool, yeah. That's something we should do in life, man. And Scott's blow out the water. Anyways, guys, this is where we guys on the show. Stay tuned. I might make another video later on in the evening. This is I'm saying on peace. Hope you guys enjoy the show. Don't hate him, son. Peace out, guys.